Mohamed Joban came here this morning from Seattle, Washington. Alhamdulillah, he was with us during Jum'ah. MashaAllah, delivered a wonderful khutbah. Alhamdulillah, we, on the behalf of Islamic Center of Inland Empire and MAS, our Muslim American Society, I welcome you all to our masjid. And Sheikh, of course, here at our masjid. Inshallah, today's topic will be raising a Muslim family in No, raising a Muslim family in the West. And we're all related to Alhamdulillah. We're here in the West, and Alhamdulillah, we're not in the East for many reasons. And inshallah, so I'll go ahead and I'll go over the program real quick. The Sheikh will go on for about 45 minutes, or 15 minutes. We'll take some questions, inshallah. We're going to pray Isha tonight at 10. So we're going to do, we're not going to pray at usual 9:30. We're going to go ahead and pray at 10, so we can accommodate, if there's questions, etc. So inshallah, we'll go ahead and start. Jazakallah khair. Sorry.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين وبه نستعين على أمور الدنيا والدين. والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. ومن آياته أن خلق لكم من أنفسكم أزواجا لتسكنوا إليها وجعل بينكم مودة ورحمة إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون. Brothers and sisters in Islam, it's a great pleasure for me to be here tonight. And I saw, mashallah, a very beautiful plan of the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So inshallah, we hope to meet again next time, maybe in the new masjid, inshallah. And the topic is very important topic. It's about family. I work as Muslim chaplain, so when I talk to the Muslim inmate, how they became criminal, and mostly because of the family, because of the broken home. So therefore, the Quran is full with the verses and surah talk about family. Surah Al-Baqarah mostly about family. Surah Al-Nisa, chapter woman. Woman have been proud. There's no chapter man in the Quran. Chapter woman. Surah Tahrim, Surah Talaq, all about family. The hadith full about family. Because the family in Islam is the foundation. If family is successful, they will be successful. If somebody asks question, why we cannot produce a man like Imam Bukhari, Imam Muslim, Imam Abu Hanifa? Because there's no family can produce boy like them. So family start from husband and wife. The first, what's the purpose of marriage? Al-Hadab min al-Nikah. The first, marriage is Sunnatullah. Also the set of Sunnah in this world. The second, Sunan al-Anbiya, also among the ways of the Prophet. Most Prophet they marry, except Prophet Isa alayhi salam. And then also marriage is to fulfill the desire Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives to everybody in the right way. And also to establish family. And I just decided in the beginning about the goal of the family. He said, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ, among his sign, Allah said, marry, and one of Allah greatest sign. When you go home with this sort of man, a sort of room, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ, all mention about among his greatness. He created day and night, heaven, and also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one the greatest night, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made for you his supporters for himself. That means marriage. Now, what we learn from the Quran, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ, among the son of Allah, that means when you marry and you have problem, don't call 911. Call one. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And khalaqalakum, He created for you, for yourself. That means the wife that you marry is from you. The same is from Adam and Eve. Not from jinn, not from Satan. Imagine you marry with jinn. Yeah? Or marry a woman like jinn. What does it mean? That means, if you're going to hurt your wife, remember, that means you're going to hurt yourself. The same sister, if you want to hurt your husband, don't forget, that means you're hurting yourself. لِتَسْكُنُوا إِلَيْهَا. In the goal, to find sakina, tranquility, and peace. So, one of the goals to have home, that home become place for peace and harmony. And how to do that, it's all we'll talk about that. And then Allah put the foundation. وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُمْ مَوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً. And Allah make between you mawaddah. Mawaddah means love. And then mercy. Where Allah put these two words? Why not enough mawaddah, love? Because love is not stable. Because the place of love is the heart. The heart in Arabic called al-qalbu. Summi al-qalb bi taqallubi, because the heart always changes. Something you like pizza, something not. Right? Something you like cars, so always change. Yeah? Love the same. The love must be very strong during the honeymoon. Right? In Arabic called shahrul asad. They take about 6 months something. The Egyptians said, and any from Egypt? Any mystery? The Egyptians said 6 months honeymoon, and after 6 months, shahrul basal, onion moon. That means you smell everything. Some people said, when somebody marries, in the first year, the husband talk a lot. The second year, the wife talk a lot. The third year, the neighbors talk a lot. So, during honeymoon, mostly everything good. Right? Your wife cook something, even too much salt, honey is good. Mashallah, very good. Right? I remember a story in my country, is my friend got married, and then after marriage, used to visit the families, and then she wearing the shoes very high. What do you call it? High? High heel. So he walked, and she fall down. Because honeymoon, the husband, honey, are you okay? He tried to kiss her and put the money in. But after 5 years, have 2 kids, and his wife fall down, you know what the husband said? Where did you put your eyes? Are you blind? Allah said no. So therefore, warahmah, you have to have mercy. Yeah? Take always honeymoon in your life. Yeah? So, and the purpose of marriage is to establish family. And Islam teach us, when you go to establish family, start from the beginning before you marry. How you choose your spouse, your partner, is very important. Because the Quran gives us example, type of husband-wife. The first one between Noah and his wife. Good husband, bad wife. What the result? Love the kid, not good. And then Allah give example, good wife and bad husband. Who? Do you know? Fir'aun and Asya. Right? And Allah give example, bad wife in the Quran, a bad wife, a bad husband. Who? Abu Lahab and Jamil. What the result? All the kids not good. And the best who? Anybody know? Did you mention in the Quran about Muhammad and Ibrahim alayhi salam? And of the son? Ismail. Yeah? From good wife and good husband, you can produce good children. Yeah? You're not married yet. You have to be careful. Huh? Be careful how you choose your spouse, because that's the future of your wife and your father and mother. Yeah? And Islam gives us guideline how to slave. Yeah. For the woman, to look the woman, Rasulullah said, Tun kaul mar'atu li arba. Marry woman because of 4. Yeah, Lijamalia because she's pretty, it's nature. Walimalia because she's from rich family, it's good, can support it. Yeah, Wali Hasabia from good descendants, yeah, and fathers. And then Wali Dinia because of religion. But Rasulullah said, if you have 4, you are lucky. But it's difficult. It's like the white frog. Frog, what do you call it? The animal. Frog. The black bird. Crow. It's like white crow. It's difficult to find it, right? But if you don't have all of them, but the religion is good, you'll be good. So, yeah. How to select the husband? Rasulullah said, very easy. Yeah. He said to the parent, yeah, if somebody comes to you, want to engage with your daughter, yeah, tardawna dinahu wa khuluquhu. He is good in his religion and moral. Give your daughter to him. So this is the quality you should choose to be the husband and wife. Yeah? And after marrying, how to establish family? What are the problems? Sometimes, almost every week somebody call me about marriage, counseling. And most of them, sometimes they didn't know about the right. What the husband right, what the wife right. The mother long time ago, before her daughter get married, she used to give advice every night to be a good wife. But now, busy with what? Where are you going to come for the marriage? In what's it called? Marriott? Who going to invite? They don't care about how, Before, no, they're concerned about it. Yeah? Now I will start with what is the wife rights? What's the duty of the husband? Number 1, Tawfiyatul Mahariya. The husband has to fulfill the dowry, the promise. Number 2, the husband has to take care of 3 things. That's not possible. Housing, clothing, and food. Even your wife's income more than you, these 3 still have to be responsible of the husband. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted us when to be in charge at home. If your wife pay everything, pay for the rent, for the food, and you come home, you get tired and thirsty, honey, can you make tea for me? What tea? Who pay the rent? And most of the women like to defend the men that are strong, physically and financially. So any man, admitted woman, who the first one is like him? The woman. You like me. So therefore why man cannot wear what? Earring. Because as soon as you're wearing earring, you act like different. Change. Yeah? The woman will hate you. And then also among the right of the woman, وَآشِرُوهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. Treat your wife kindly, nicely. The word said ma'ruf. What ma'ruf means? Always smiling. When you come home, if you have problem in your office, come home smiling. Because smiling is sadaqah. Sometimes that lot of men, when they're outside, always smiling. Come home, like lion. Your wife have right to get you smiling. You can smile at everybody, just don't smile when you are in restroom alone. Yeah? He said, Aisha said, Kana Rasulullah dahakan bashan. When you come, always smiling. Yeah? And then tawadu, be humble. Even you are boss in your office. At home you are not boss. Today in khutbah I mentioned when Rasulullah passed away, somebody asked Aisha, how Rasulullah this wife? At home he's the best husband. He's very soft. He used to talk with them and play with them, joke with them. And one day before sleep, Rasulullah used to tell Aisha a story. One day Rasulullah told about a story about 10 couples, husband and wife, one by one. And then come to the story, the last one, Abu Zara and Zara. He said Abu Zara, he loved his wife so much, he cared about her, But in the end, he divorced her. He said, me to you is like Abu Zara and Zara. Aisha said, oh, but I will not divorce you. That's the difference. So Rasulullah used to take a story. Rasulullah used to go to the park. Yeah? And used to have what you call racing. You know, not Muslim husband now. Sometimes we are good Muslim, there's no park. No put together. Yeah? You cannot enjoy this world. Yeah? This is the opposite. Rasulullah used to enjoy his wife. If you are busy, who's more busy than Rasulullah? He's the prophet. He's the president. You know, he's the leader of army. But still have time for the children and for the wife. Yeah? And also, ma'ruf means the way you call your wife. How you call your wife? You know, very interesting. American some of them and most of them, they implemented Rasulullah way how to treat his wife. Yeah? We something, the Muslim husband something, Aisha ta'ali, Ummu Salama, they call. Rasulullah used to call his wife what? Ya Aish, Ya Humayr. American call his wife what? Honey, sweetheart, pumpkin. And your wife liked it. If you don't believe tonight when you come home, honey, she will be different. Look at Aisha said, Ya Rasulullah, I knew if you get angry at me. I said, how? You call me Aisha. Allah. So Rasulullah angry not like us, a husband. How you want to be angry? Your eyes is open. The nose is... Yeah? Rasulullah just Aisha, and Aisha understood Rasulullah get angry. But look at Rasulullah said, Aisha, I know too if you get angry at me. He said, how? The way you make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you're not angry, you said, Allahumma ya Rabba Muhammad. Oh Allah, the Lord Muhammad. But if you're angry at me, he said, Allahumma ya Rabba Ibrahim. Allah. Look at sister, Aisha angry, not like some sister here. Angry, throw the plate and... Yeah, not sister here over there. Yeah, very good. Ma'ruf also means always try to praise your wife. When you pray, your wife do something, say something. Aisha said, Rasulullah always say something. Your wife cook, mashallah. You know, I don't know that you know how to cook this. It's so delicious. And she happy. Don't your wife cook for 3 hours and after that, what's this? You don't have to cook? Aisha said, Rasulullah, sometimes if, you know, he eats and then maybe needs something, Aisha, mashallah, this food very good. But if you put salt, maybe it's more delicious. You see? When your wife are done using herself, say something. Mashallah, you're so pretty today. Because the wife liked it. Not your wife must put everything, you just ignore. Or something, you understand. Yeah? And also at tasamu, be tolerant. Be realistic. I remember that Shahrul Basal, after marrying a sick man, you smell acid. Right? So therefore, always as a husband, you have to have skill. What for a skill? So if you find something dislike from your wife, put in a scale. Which one you dislike and you like? You'll find you like it more. Not because one mistake and you go with everything. That's the meaning ma'ruf. Yeah. Now what's for the husband now? What the husband right? What the duty of the wife? Number one, sister, what Allah wanted from a woman? Basically the Quran or the Hadith, Islam in general, what did do from a woman? To be a good mother and good wife. If you are successful in that, inshallah you are Jannah. This Hadith. Yeah? Rasulullah said, Baiti, what? Jannati. My house is my paradise. When he made this statement, what did he have? No furniture, no swimming pool, but who? Who's there? Khadija. Khadija, who always able to make the house like Jannah. Yeah? One time Rasulullah about to enter his house, the angel came. Said, Ya Muhammad, look, Khadija was prepared for you. The house was clean. She adorned herself. And tell her that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from 7th heaven send his greeting from Khadija. Allah. So sister, if you want to get salam from Allah, it's so easy. If your husband coming, you prepare yourself. You put everything. When your husband coming, honey is for you, honey. Right? Because not husband, they are unlucky. You know what unlucky means? That means his wife pretty not for him. Because the wife, when they are about to leave the house, they put everything. For who? For cashier in the Safeway. People in the street, right? And every time the husband come home, smell onion, mom. No sister here, somebody else. Yeah. So sister, if you are done yourself for your husband, it's ibadah. You get reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because your wife, your husband outside, they saw Nancy, Jackie, Barbara. And then come home. But if you see at home, the same. And also, if you be wife, don't be like FBI. You know FBI? Ask question. Hey, what time is it? Yeah? As soon as the husband come home, you phone like this. And you give report, oh, what happened? Let your husband come home and you go down. You know, there's the one Indonesian married American. She's good. You know. And after marriage, for 3 months, this Indonesian hugged me and said, Jazakallah khair. So his wife, he almost apply what you see in the hadith. How to be good wife. He said, when she leave the house, you don't put too much, nothing. Just simple. But as soon as she arrived the house, she put everything. Right? And sometimes when the husband come out, he even tried to untie his sush. Because in her mind, by doing that, he get reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So therefore the husband want to come home. Because some husband, sometimes lazy to come home. Hey brother, I'm lazy to come home. Why is she out? Yeah? Yeah. So Baiti Jannati, make the house in paradise. And also we'll talk inshallah, when you have this good relation, it will also affect your children. Yeah? Ibn Abbas said there is 7 key of happiness. And I believe all of you here want to be happy. Yeah? Miftah al-Sa'ala. Awalan said, Qalbun Shakir. The thankful heart. The heart always thanks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is my face, alhamdulillah. This is my husband, alhamdulillah. This is my wife, alhamdulillah. This is my job, alhamdulillah. He always say. This kind of man will have stress and distress. There's one of the tabi'in, his name Aisha. Famous tabi'in. But Hamza is not good looking. But his wife so pretty. So one time the wife said to her husband, honey, I think both of us inshallah go to Jannah. So why? Because you know, I am always be patient, you know, with you. You ugly, man, I'm patient. And you always thankful to Allah because you have a beautiful wife. And the Prophet said, As-sabir wa shakir fil Jannah. The one who patient and thankful in Jannah. Yeah? So therefore, dear brother, when you marry, after marry, alhamdulillah. Not, oh man, why are you this movie? I said, why are you married? Alhamdulillah, this is your right, you are happy. If your wife, no, after years, not very pretty, it's okay. Because in summer you will see her offer there. You know, American said, honey, no one will divide us except death. For us, honey, even death will not divide us. We will see you there. Where? In Jannah, inshallah. Because your wife, even now is not really pretty, in Jannah, she will become prettier than the Hura'in, the woman of Jannah. And the sister will be proud. You know, in the hadith said, they're going to have discussion between woman from dunya and woman of Jannah. The woman of Jannah said, I better than you. Why? Because you was created here in Jannah without struggle. But me, I was living on trial. You know, I strive to be mustaqim, be straight. And alhamdulillah, I'm here. Yeah? So therefore, if your wife is not really pretty, don't marry again. And it's okay. The same sister, if your husband not like before, you know, it's not handsome like before, it's okay, honey, I will see you there. Because your husband will become more handsome than who? Prophet Yusuf a.s. Yeah? Even if something bad to you happen, say Alhamdulillah. Rasulullah said, Alhamdulillah ala kulli hal. You get laid off, Alhamdulillah. Your wife get married, Alhamdulillah. Because everything has wisdom. But some people didn't know. Everything has wisdom. I want to read a story. Maybe some of you will hear the story. Long time in Africa, there's a king. When he became king, he appointed, become his advisor, used to be his good friend. But this advisor always said this words to the king. Whatever happened, Alhamdulillah, qada wa qadar. He get blessing, Alhamdulillah, qadar. He get misfortune, sick, as Alhamdulillah, qada wa qadar. Always like that. So one day, the king asked him to make preparation for hunting. He prepared the food, everything. And one of them he prepared with a gun. So the king went to check the gun, and when he shot it, there was big fire. It was the bullet come to his tongue, and he lost one of his tongue. And the man said, Alhamdulillah. What? I lost my tongue, Alhamdulillah. And he fired him and put him in jail. Stay for 1 year. After 1 year, the king went for hunting again with his friend. And for some reason, the king went astray to area where mostly cannibal. You know cannibal? People eat people. When he saw king fed, oh, it's good food. Said, tie him and they're going to cook him like a barbecue. Put him up top like this and tie his hand. But the cannibal people, they have superstition. That means they're not allowed to eat human being if not perfect. It's like you do qurbani, right? Has to be perfect then. So when they're going to turn on the light, one of them they see didn't have tongue. Stop! We can't eat this king. Why? He's not perfect. So he untied him. The king said, oh yeah, alhamdulillah. So he knows the wisdom behind it after what? 1 year. So could be happen to you and you get mad and angry, and then after it, oh alhamdulillah. Right? So the king went to the jail. And he hugged him. Oh, please forgive me, you're right. Please forgive me then. But the man said, you don't need to ask for forgiveness. I thank to you also. Thank to me, you put in jail, far away from your family. Yeah. Why? Because if I'm not in jail, I'll be with you. So, in jail, it's not good for 1 year, right? But look at the result. This is the importance shukr to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. لَإِنْ شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. Yeah? When you thank to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah will increase. That's the first key of sa'adah. Number 2, al-azwaj al-salihin. Righteous husband and righteous wife. If you are both righteous, you are the happiest one in the world. Yeah? Because be careful, huh? Both of you, husband and wife, will stand for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah will ask questions. And then inshallah from the righteous husband and wife, you will produce what? The righteous children. Yeah? Number 3, al-awlad al-abrar, the righteous children. Allah said in the Quran about children, al-mal wal-banuna zinatul hayatid dunya. The wealth and the children is adornment. You know adornment? Decoration. Before I have twins, I'm married about 14 years, and Allah did not do best with anything, but alhamdulillah, 3 years ago Allah blessed with the twins. Before I have the children, I did not feel this ayah. I said, adornment. Now yes, you come home, I say, daddy. You know, you're tired, you over everything. This is, the Prophet said, the Quran said, zina, the adornment, decoration. What's our duty? How to keep our children become adornment? When they are children, they are adornment, everything they do is cute. Right? Even they do something, I'm sorry, stupid thing, you laugh always, right? But how to become adornment when they are 7, 12, 14? Become solid and righteous. no boyfriend, no girlfriend, no disco, you always straight, come to the masjid. Yes, what you call the agama for you, and you happy. Because what for, you have all your children, but they get lost. There is a boy by name Ayub. He's a handsome man, handsome boy. And there's a woman, American woman by name Angela. So Angela, she graduated from school, and she met Ayub in the library. And she wanted to have date with Ayub. But Ayub said, there is no dating in Islam. He said, no dating? How you get married without dating? So Angela, because she was interested in Ayub, she said, you know, this man is lost. And he's lost because he knows his religion, the Quran. So now I'm going to study the Bible in order to convince him that my religion is better than you. So I used to meet in the library, and one day Ayub said to her, you know, Jesus is not God. I said, what? It's in the Bible. So he knows a little about the Bible. In Matthew he said, Jesus said, I pray to my Father in the heaven. My Father is greater than me. Without him I cannot do nothing. I am the Son of Man. And you know, you're not supposed to eat pork. I'm not Muslim, it's in the Bible, in Christian. And open the Bible, you cannot eat pork. And you're supposed to wear hijab. Why? I'm not Muslim. It's in the Bible. So now, Angela stopped eating pork and wearing hijab. And her mother was worried. I said, honey, are you Muslim? No, Mom, I'm a good Christian. I follow the Bible. So, you know, still worried. She took her to church, you know, to ask the priest to advise her. So after finishing the Sunday sermon, I said, Angela, I heard from your mother's son and stuff. Yeah. No. Why do you eat pork? I said, it's in the Bible. Why are you wearing scarf? I said, in the Bible. Oh, Angela, you don't understand yet about the Bible. You're still young, you know. And that's even that verse, not for now, it's for that century. Something like that. So Angela, anyway, she stopped coming to the church and still met the Ayub. But Ayub, as a good boy, he said to his mom, said, Mom, you know, I used to meet a girl, and she's pretty. We only talk about religion, but I'm worried. What I have to do? And the mother said, why you don't invite her to your graduation? Oh yes, good. So Angela is twin with Angela. Says twin. And both came to Ayub graduation and both wearing the scarf. It is in Al-Huda school in Baltimore, Islamic school. And then when graduation time for prayer, everybody went to the hall. Angela and Angela are outside, wearing scarf, stay outside. One Muslim brother, he came late. When he saw his two sisters outside, he said, Sister, you're not supposed to be here. You know, this time for Salah. Angela said, no, Salah, don't be good food. She knows Salah. So she went inside and started praying. But so story, in the end, she became Muslim. And she got married with Ayub's brother 3 years ago. And she had a daughter by name Asma, 1 year old. Right? So, how she became Muslim? Because of Ayub. I said, no dating. And how many parents can produce a boy like Ayub? Right? And it's very important. And now the parents happy, right? Because his son, even facing with the beautiful woman, he can be beautiful. In Texas, there's a teacher. He asked all students to write, what do you want to be in the future? Everybody write, I want to be pilot, to be engineer, to be president, to be everything. And one Muslim student, you know, is in the elementary school. He said, I want to be Sahabi. I want to be one of the Sahaba. Of course, American teacher, you know what is Sahabi? So his name Ali, come here. What's Sahabi mean? Sahabi. What do you mean? Sahabi? That is meant. You know, in America, the teacher always, when they have problem with the teacher, call the parent. So she called the parent, and his mom was in the phone. I said, she explained to her mom and said, oh, in order to talk about Sahabi, can you come on the weekend, have tea with me? I said, okay. So the teacher came to her house. And then he said, in order to talk about Sahabi, I have to talk about the Medina, about Rasulullah, about Islam. Right? Until talk about Suhaib, Bilal, and teacher said, oh, no, I know why your son wants to be like that. It's all big men. And after 6 months, the teacher becomes Muslim. The question, how many of the father can produce a son who will be proud of the Sahaba? If you ask our son now, what are you doing? I'm doing Batman. Michael Jordan. Why? Because they want to know. And when somebody was interviewing their mother, how your son want to be Sahabi? Because every night before sleep, she used to tell a story about all the Sahaba. And that's in their mind, the great man is Sahaba. Yeah? So the first one, how to be happy, and then remember, Qalbun Shah. You have what? Thankful heart. Righteous husband and wife, and righteous son and daughter. And then al-bi'atu salih, good environment. Environment is very, very important. Alhamdulillah, you have very good environment here. This is very, very important. Yeah? Because he said, as-suhbah tasriqul ad. Friendship can steal your habit. Look at our children after they go to school. They change everything. Public school, Imam Wahid said, if you have children, you put public school, like you have a sheep, and you put with a wolf. Wolf can you carry it hour a day? What do you expect it? Right? So the environment is very important. One time this good boy, his father said, son, don't play with that boy. Dad, but I'm a good boy. But even, if you be friends with anybody for 40 days, you'll be like them. Even with the animal. With the animal, he said yes. In his backyard, they have a cow. So the boy will want to challenge. So he play with the cow every day, he sometimes sleep with them, eat with them. After 40 days, he come up like, hey, Dad, look at me. I'm still a human being. And suddenly a mosquito come to his forehead. What he did? Oh. He said, no, you are a cow. Like this. If you're a human being like this, right? So I'll be. And also, if you want to train our children, be with the good people. Yeah? وَاصْبِرْ نَفْسَكَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ رَبَّهُمْ بِالْغَدَاةِ وَالْعَشِيِّ يُرِيدُونَ وَجْهَهُ. This is the Quran. Rasulullah was sitting with Bilal, with Suhaib, with the righteous people. Abu Jahl, Abu Lahab said, Muhammad, maybe we listen to you, but I can't sit down with all this. We are from high level. And Rasulullah almost asked Bilal, this is good for us, this is. Allah said, no. Be with them. Right? This story in Egypt, how the environment. Husband and wife used to be not good husband and wife, no pray, almost every Friday have party. And suddenly the husband changed. And tried to change his wife difficult. I said, no, you ought already. Let me enjoy my life. So alhamdulillah, people in the masjid, he know his problem and said, don't worry, we'll take care. I will help you how to change your wife. I said, what? Your wife like party? He said, yeah. We're going to make a party in my house. And all people muhajjabat, good Muslim. She didn't know. So the husband said, honey, next Friday we have party. Oh, sure, Shaykh. You go to Kafir, salon, put new makeup, new clothes. And then he come to the house. You go first inside the why? You go first, this woman here. When she went inside, surprised. What party? All people, women muhajjabat. But it is true that Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and all. And the woman very, very good also, familiar, always smiling. Welcome. So she stayed for 3 hours with all these good Muslims. And then he called her husband and said, pick me up. And she came out wearing hijab. And she blamed her husband and said, why didn't tell me? I thought you already. So the husband, for a year, he couldn't change it. But the environment, yeah. So we have to check our children. Yeah. The environment, not only the human being, even the TV, they can change people. Yeah. So, number 4, al-malul halal. Yeah, the halal income is very important. You know, you are what you eat. What you eat will affect you. Yeah. So therefore, we have to be careful with the income that we have in our children. A man came to Rasulullah, I am for 2 years asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not accept mine. What Rasulullah said? Atim mat amal. Check your food. Yeah? There is a man, a boy, Rabi'a, when he was 8 years old, was eating with her parent and her brothers and sister. And when he going to eat like this, and he put it down again. Rabi'a, why you don't like the food? I said, no, Dad. If this food from haram, you will not get away from hellfire. The father was happy. He said, if we cannot find the food except from haram, what do we have to do? It's okay, Dad. Inshallah, be patient here from hunger, but we won't be patient for the punishment. Al-Hassan, when he was 6 years old, and he cried, why are you crying? His mother said, because I am worried, Allah put me in the hellfire. Hellfire? No children go to hellfire. You know any children? Even Buddhists and Hindus children, we go to Jannah. I said, no, because I know, Mom, I saw you when you cook something, you know, you start with the small wood. Small wood, you burn it, and then when you fry them, and you put the big one. So in that man, I want to put the children first. But the question, how many father can produce children in that age have this faith of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Yeah? Long time ago, inshallah, 5 minutes across, there's a mother who had a boy, and he was blind. He asked Allah, every night, make dua to Allah, never give up. After make dua for 6 years, she had a dream. And she met Prophet Ibrahim a.s. And he said, Mom, Allah accept your dua. Your son can see now. Wake up. And she woke up, and the son was there. Mom, I can see you now. And she cried, and she hugged him. She said, you know, I make that. I make call to Allah. When Allah gives you sight, I will leave you to the masjid to let you memorize Quran. So every morning, in that area was very cold in the winter, the mother used to wake up like 4 o'clock and warm the water, and then wake up with her son and took her to the masjid every day. 3 years passed, Mom, I need it. He must all Quran. So he's 9 years old now. I said, no, don't stop. You go back to the masjid every night, every day, and study hadith. When he was 15, he memorized thousands of hadith. He said, son, you know your dad before he passed away? He said, no father, only mother. When he passed away, he had a small piece of land. Let me sell it and go to Hajj. So went to Hajj. When finished Hajj, this boy wanted to return back to his country. He said, no. Study hadith from Sheikh in Makkah. When you finish Makkah, go to Medina. When you finish Medina, don't go home. Go to Yemen. When you finish Yemen, don't go home. Go to Baghdad. So this boy spent for 20 years studying Quran and Hadith. And then he returned home, he wrote the book. And the book, if I mention, you know the name. What's the book? Bukhari Muslim. Sister, every time I quote from Bukhari, a million ulama quote Bukhari, Imam Bukhari get reward. But who will get more reward? The Imam. Imam Malik, Abu Hanifa, all they become great men because of the Imam. Yeah? And number 6, at-tafaqquh fi din. They have spirit to want and like to study in the religion. That's a sa'adah. That means when you have lecture, look at like some brother here come from Santana. When you have lecture, they're traveling. Yeah? This kind of sa'adah in this life. Yeah? And number 7 is al-umr al-mubarak. The age that have barakah. Rasulullah said, the best among you have long life and good deed. And the worst among you have long life but not of petty. Yeah? So the brothers, this is just the summary, yeah, that I give to you, and I hope it will give you benefit, inshallah, for me and for yourself. Jazakallah khair, wa sallallahu wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah khair for everyone. Jazakallah khair, Sheikh, for the wonderful talk. Very much needed and very entertaining, if I must say, as well. Most of you may know that we just recently had our elections here at the masjid. So just gonna quickly, since most of the community members are here, go over the offices of the masjid. Please make your questions short and direct to the point.
Any question? Or it's clear? Okay, if not, I will add something, so then if you come out, you'll have your hand as a question. So how we start to teach our children? Yeah? In what age? Yeah? So still our children, even when they are pregnant. You know, when they're pregnant, what the mother do will affect the children. Yeah? So therefore, it is very important the mother always come close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, pray tahajjud. Also pray tahajjud will also make easy when the children for the message. Yeah, read Surah Al-Kursi. You know, the American, when she was pregnant, used to go to the park, and it's not good there. When the baby was born, every time the baby hear the voice of the animal, the bird, is like this. Remember when he was this? When my wife was pregnant, because it's twin and it's very big, sometimes she couldn't sleep, but she sleep like this. So I have to be with her. Yeah? And also, yes, a husband, when your wife pregnant, you have to love her more. Take care, because it will affect her so much. Yeah? The Quran said, Nisa'ukum harfun lakum. Your wife is like a farm. Right? After you plant the seed and they grow up, what do you have to do? Take care of it. Right? So I used to sing, put my hand like this. Salatullah, salamullah, ala taha rasulillah. Salatullah, salamullah, ala yasin habibillah. And then, when she left for the baby, I was there. I had to wait outside first after the nurse cleaned the baby. And they're crying. And she said, you can see now. Still crying. And then I sing. Stop. So now, they remember again. One very nice. Yeah? And then, when you deliver the baby, also follow the sunnah. You call adhan, right? So the first one here, what? Adhan. And then you do tahniq. You know what tahniq means? Tahniq is you put something like, in Arabic, ruthub, the soft dates, like this. The Sahaba, when they have kids, used to bring to Rasulullah, and ask Rasulullah to do tahniq. So Rasulullah do like this, and Rasulullah puts the baby. What's the psychological, what's the significance of this? So, to let the babies feel that the first thing he feels is sweet. So inshallah, when the baby grow up, they want to share the sweetness to the people. Yeah? Imagine if your baby have born and put vinegar. So therefore, when the baby want to give vinegar. This is it. And then when the age of 7, number 1, you do akikah. Yeah, for boy, 2, for girl, to show our thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the best Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then we get the names. And remember, name is very important. And name also is dua. And also by giving names, you know what your intention. If you give name Michael Jackson, Madonna, or that means you have planned something to be singer, right? You give them name Abu Hanifa, Shafi, Muhammad, that means, you know. Saleh. Yeah. Because people carry the name until their judgment. Right? And then start from the beginning. You almost, especially when the kids start now to talk, teaching the Quran. You know, my twins, you know, we know that they know everything. They understand a lot of things. Everything we talk, they can catch it. So Alhamdulillah, I always in the morning, I sit down with both of them, and I have a cassette from Saudi Arabia, Sheikh Manshawi. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. And then the children, Bismillah, and they like it. So Alhamdulillah, now from Wadduha down, they memorize it. Not only when I sit down, when I drive the car, me and my wife read it. And then make competition. Sometimes I pretend I made a mistake. Oh, Dad, not like that. And then he corrects it. And they're happy with it. Yeah? In Egypt, there is a boy. He memorized Quran, whole Quran, when he was 6 years old. Not only Quran. When he was 7, he memorized. He know also Asbabun Nuzul, how this ayah was revealed, and the conclusion from this ayah. And I was there when Azhar had celebration of 2,000 years. They invited 20 scholars, sheikh, who explain in tafsir, to ask the boy question. Mubarak was there, the president was there. So they asked many questions, and he answered. For example, his name Muhammad. Ya Muhammad, ma asbabu nuzul surat al-Nur? What's the reason that Surat al-Nur was revealed? Horrible. Surat al-Duha. What question was that? He answered. Until the people who asked the question get tired, they said, "Ha, this is a module. You still have it." And people are happy. So people interfere his father. He said, "If your son is a genius," he said, "No." When he was 4 years old, he liked to watch TV. You know, all children like to watch TV. Yeah? And he memorized everything that he heard from TV. Even the commerce. Drink Coca-Cola, drink Coca-Cola. He said, "Subhanallah, if he can memorize everything they hear from the TV, why we not teach him Quran?" So he put down all TV and teach a heavy competition with the son of the Quran. So he's not the genius. Just the effort of the father. Yeah? And the Prophet said, teach your children in 3 stages. From 0, born, until 7, treat them like what? Like a king. What the king needs? Need to be served, right? To president. That's the king needs. Yeah? Give them mercy, kindness, and care. So therefore, I ask advice, if you are not necessary, don't. If you are mother, don't go to work. No one can live as your children. No one. Something very funny. Not a brother and sister, not a work for the baby. And I'm not giving baby, no time for the baby. So why you ask for the baby? Who will take care of the baby? In America, there was one day in New York City, they want to know, you know, most of us speak English, right? Why speak English? Because the environment speaks English. If your children, your boy, when he was born, you would put in Makkah, what language they speak? Arabic, right? Now, if nobody talks to the baby, what language they're going to talk? So Americans always want to know. They rented 10 babies and put in love, and everything was the baby's name. You know? But nobody can talk to them. No language. They want to know. But 5 months passed, 3 babies died. Maybe the baby was weak. They continued. 7 months, 2 more died. They said, stop. So they called the expert, the psychologist, and they asked the question. And then in conclusion said, the baby needs food only 25%. 75% what he needs is spirituality. Caring and loving. Because if the mother nursing the baby, it's not only nursing the baby, there's connection. And then the brother, the father, right? Imagine nobody talk for all this time. Yeah? So this is very important that, as, you know, in my community in Tacoma, there's 2 boys, that's big now, and one memorized Quran, the other was a good boy. That's from Pakistan. They moved here from Jeddah, And his mother, the wife, was a doctor. Good income. When you have these two children, the husband said, honey, you have two choices. Your career or your children. Alhamdulillah, she chose her children. For each year, she was patient. No, she became a girl. And the children, mashallah, memorized Quran, Abdul Rahman is name, and the other tribe. They are both successful. One engineer, one computer science. Because being patient. Yeah? Imagine your husband work all day. And then most of the wife work all day. So, you know, let's call, I know what they call it in English. In my country, they call anak kunci. Key. That means the kid come home always carry key. No mother will. Yeah? Because no one can replace the mother. You know, when I was young, when I come home, always mommy, where's mommy? Right? Or she's asleep. Okay, if she's asleep, if she's there, I am so happy, right? That's the important. And the man is not like mother. You know, if I have my twin with me for 2 hours, after 2 hours, then mommy, looking for mommy. Not daddy, looking for mommy. Yeah? No, from 7 to 14, treat them like a student. Because now they know what good and bad. Al-Haq wal-Batil. So therefore, why? What the first thing to teach them? Salat, right? Mulu abnaakum bis-salat wa hum abnaa'u sab'a. Why salat? Salat, number one, they're going to know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But I want to advise the parents, when we teach our children salat, not about how to make wudu or ruku, but teach them why do you pray. Right? One time there's an inmate in prison. After he began, he said, hey Imam, teach me how to pray. I said, okay, you stand up. So he stood up. And then, raise your hand and say, Allahu Akbar. Why have to raise my hand? We never asked this, right? How do I expect this? Okay, somebody put the gun, what do you do? I raise my hand. What does it mean? It's a submission, that's it. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah? One thing, Jeffrey Lang, you know Jeffrey Lang? I would advise you to read his book, many books, and one of the books he said, Even Angel Talk, Even Angel Ask. Very good book. He's, alhamdulillah, he prays 5 times every day, and his daughter told him, oh, ask question, Dad, why do you pray? He said, I could answer, you know, because I'm Muslim, Allah asked me to pray. But I took opportunity. You know, honey, everything in this world, the sun, the moon, you know, was created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know that. Yeah. You know, you eat today what? Hamburger. Okay. So that, you eat cow, right? So that cow live for 1 year maybe. Sleep and drink, you know, just to feed you for 1 day. Because you are so important, because God loves you. So he continued to talk about that. And then, you know I love you. Yeah, God, you love me so much. How? You care about me. But when you really feel that I love you, when you kiss me, when you hug me, so the same, you know, my sweetheart, Allah loves me, and I love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But when I pray, I feel that love. Like you hug me. When I hug you. He said, Dad, thank you. No, I like to pray with you. And I hug you. So I explain to them. And I explain, for example, and also we have to teach our children from the beginning, understand the meaning, what they need. Not only in the of Fatiha. There is a school in Indonesia called Baitul Quran, the House of Quran. The way they teach children, they took from the Quran. For example, the first one is the Arabic. Wabil walidaini ihsana. You have to be kind to your parents. So when the kid memorize the word, and then talk about kind to your parents. And then talk from the Quran again. Yeah. For example, in the Quran, talk about don't backbite. Wala yabtam ba'dukum ba'da. And memorize the ayah, and then explain to them. So the kid took the ayah itself from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it's very important also, before I continue this one, almost when you give something to our kid, He said, son, this is from Allah. The cross is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is a very good story. In Malaysia, there's a mother, always when she gives something to her son, it's said from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even the candy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because our kid mentality, everything from daddy, my mommy, daddy, mommy, right? They never call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's a true story. What you believe not, it's up to you. So, one day, and then when her son came out from the school, before they eat, said, you pray first. And after praying, ask Allah, Allah, please give me food. Like that. And remember, when you make dua, you don't need to be in Arabic. Huh? Also, you can read dua in your language. You can read dua in Arabic, just general, and then your language. Because when, you know, one time I was in Hajj, in Arafat, the sister was making dua for 2 hours. I asked her, what did you ask, sister? I don't know. Because in Arabic, I'm not understand what language you speak. So he asked Allah, berikanlah saya makanan, give us food. It's in Malay language. One day the mother, she had to go outside to pay the bill, but when she came home, it was traffic jam. She was worried and she was late. When she came home, it was 2 o'clock. But she found her son was sitting on the table with the food. The first question, son, did you pray? He said, yes. Did you make dua? He said, yes. Who brought you food? You thought it from Allah, mom. He wrote this story in what you call? A newspaper. So if you know that nobody bring the food, is there food there. It's from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's very important from now when you talk to his children, it's from Allah. So he knows Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So then he loved Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Right? So Jabilan said, you know, my sweetheart, why I love you? I don't know. Because Allah put me love in my heart. If not, I will not love you. So now the latter what? Get to love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yeah? And then you tell your children, when you pray, you will meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When we meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. You meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Say what you got? إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. To you we worship. To you alone we worship. And to you alone we ask for help. And then he said, also when you pray, you meet with all the prophets. Prophet Ibrahim, Musa, and all the Sahaba. When? صِرَاطَ الَّذِينَ أَنْعَمْتَ عَلَيْهِمْ. Allah give us guidance. The guidance also has bestowed to them. Who's them? وَمَنْ يُطِعِ اللَّهَ وَالرَّسُولَ فَأُولَٰئِكَ مَعَ الَّذِينَ أَنْعَمَ اللَّهُ مِنَ النَّبِيِّينَ وَالصِّدِّيقِينَ وَالشُّهَدَاءِ وَالصَّالِحِينَ أُولَٰئِكَ وَحَسُنَ أُولَٰئِكَ رَفِيقًا. Remember praying with Prophet Ibrahim, Abu Bakr. And then when you sit down, you meet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Assalamu alayka ayyuhan nabiyyu. And tell him a story how this happened. When Rasulullah ascended to heaven, remember that? And he was in one place, and nobody have ever lived the place. What Rasulullah said? At-tahiyyatu lillahi was-salawatu wat-tayyibat. That's how you get Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. At-tahiyyat, all greeting and blessing, yeah, and goodness is belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What Allah said? Assalamu alayka ayyuhan nabiyyu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessing be upon you. And Muhammad SAW, in that high position, and Allah always says salam to Muhammad. What Muhammad said? He never forget by the Lord. Assalamu alayna wa ala ibadillah salihin. Right? And then the angel was listening that conversation with Allah and Muhammad. What the angel said? Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. And after that, Jibril said, Muhammad did this, all this combination when you tahiyyat. So the children, you are there. So you only pray, Allahu Akbar. Your body above sajadah, but you are not there. As-salatu mi'rajul mu'min. But also our children, when you pray, from the beginning until the end, you make peace Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But before you end the prayer, what you have to do? How you end your prayer? Salam. That means Allah promised, after I make peace with you, are going to be peace with people on my right and my left. So that means if somebody after pray get fired, he backbite also you broke the promise. Before I continue, there's one American, he became Muslim. And then after finish he forgot how to end the salat. He forgot Salam Alaikum. It's too long. Okay. We're going to do it. That's okay when I'm finished salat. Yeah? Now, from 14 until 21, you treat him like what? Like a friend. Very important. Because some father, mother, yes, the children 15, 17, they treat like the 7 or under. Hey, come here, student, come here. Yeah? Something in front of the people. Yeah, your friend now. You know, talk to them, advise them. How you talk with a friend? Smiling, ask advice. Even when you fight with your wife, you call him. Talk to him, mom. And you are proud, oh, right? I'm mediator. Yeah. Or you want to buy the car? Ask your son. Then what do I have money on? Going to buy a Suzuki, Honda. You know, he will tell his friend, you know, my dad asked my advice. After 21, we do at Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya Allah is already. Yeah? And also, I want to close Allah. The Quran full of what? Stories. No surah other than story. And the best way to teach our students is by story. Even you study something, when I tell a story, you can catch it easily. This story you saw you have to, what you call, you sell it to children and go home. So. This long time ago, in one country, used to elect a king every year, just for 1 year. And after 1 year, they brought the king into an island and dropped him there. They ride the boat, drop him there. Every year like this. So one day, on the way back, they after drop the king, he found the boat was sank. Only one young man was saved. He was in the wood, carrying the wood. So they sent him and put him in the city. They said, we were looking for the king, no, you are, I think it's good king. Before he refused. He refused, I put back on the ocean. Bring back in the ocean. He said, okay. But you have to know, only 1 year, and after 1 year, I'm going to bring him to the island. I said, okay, with one condition, what? I have to see that island after you become king. Oh, you're free. After you become king, you can see the island. So after inauguration, you know, now, you want to see the island. So he went to the island. When he went there, he was scared. Because the island was, the thing was thick, and lot of white animals. And when he went deeper, he found what? Bones. Whose bone? Oh, the king. Oh man, it will be my end. So he went back to the city. The next month, he brought the workers, the engineer. He went there, they cut up the trees, make the road, right? The third month, you know, he built some houses, some palace, right? And he continued. Even he brought what? Cattle, chicken, because we had to live there. And during his become king, he always takes simple life. All his money he put it there. Right? 9 months passed, everything was ready. He said, I'm ready. No, 1 year. After 1 year, they dressed him up for what? To say goodbye. Right? The king before him, and that woman, when say goodbye, used to cry. Because after becoming king, he was going to live alone in the... But this man, goodbye, very happy. Goodbye. The man asked him, you are strange, man. He said, what? The kings before used to cry. What the answer said, you know, the wise man said, when we were born, we used to cry. Right? When you born, right? Right, sister? Did you hear a baby born and laughing? All baby born is crying, right? Maybe not another way. So therefore, when we die, we have to smile. And people around you, cry. So, king before me, when they say goodbye, to live in the fit of the life, in that island. But now, I'm going to enjoy what I did prepare. Yeah? So we tell our children, all of you will go to the island. And the island up to you. Yeah? You can have good island or bad island. Yes, you have to prepare it. Don't be like that all. Yeah? Jazakallah khair.